Alright, hello Ram. I'm gonna teach you how to calculate averages in this video. So I looked up average on Google, and average means a number expressing the central or typical value in a set of data, in particular the mode, median, or most commonly the mean, which is calculated by dividing the sum of the values in a set by their number. So there's different ways to calculate averages. There is the mode, the median, and the mean. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate the mean average. So the mean average, like in the description or in the definition, it said it's the sum of all numbers divided by the amount of numbers in the data set. So for example, if I have a data set with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 2, and I want to see what's the mean average, I would have to do, this is how I would calculate it. I would calculate it by doing 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2, and I would divide all of that by the amount of numbers in this data set. So the amount of numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 numbers. So let's calculate it. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2. And that is 34. And we divide that by 8. So we take the 34, we divide it by 8, because that's the number of variables in our data set, and we get 4.25. 4.25. So 4.25 is the mean average of this data set. Okay, let's do one more question. Or not one more, we'll do a couple more questions. So this is the second one. Now let's put some context behind this. So say you have 5 voice memos, and all of them have different lengths. So they're all different amount of minutes. So the first voice memo is 7 minutes long. The second voice memo is 2 minutes long. The third voice memo is 4 minutes long. The fourth voice memo is 3 minutes and, let's just do 3 minutes long. And the fifth voice memo is 10 minutes long. So now I want to find what is the mean average of this data set. So let me just write steps here. So let's figure out what our steps are. Step number 1, we're going to add all variables in data set. So that would be 7 plus 2 from 2 minutes plus 4 minutes plus 3 minutes plus 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 5 of them. And then you would, what's the second step? You divide by number of variables in data set. So we know that there's 5 voice memos, so we divide it by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now when we calculate this, we'll do 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 10, and we get that to be 26, and we're dividing it by 5. 26 divided by 5 is 5.2. So the average length of voice memo from 5 voice memos is 5.2 minutes, or 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, let's do one more. So in this one, how about for context, we do the number of movies or the number of songs in Saif Ali Khan movies. So or not Saif Ali Khan, let's do the number of songs in Hrithik Roshan movies. So we'll do what we want to figure out, what is the average number of songs in Hrithik Roshan's movies. So let's look at the first movie we have is Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. Second movie we have is the Ek Bol Ka Jeena movie. I forgot the name. And the third one we'll say is we'll do Doom, the Doom movie. Okay, or Doom 3, or no, Doom 2. I think that's one even. Okay, so for Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, there are how many songs in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara? There is Suraj Dabahe, Senorita, Kabo Ke Per. I might forget some of these, but from my memory, it's Suraj Dabahe, Kabo Ke Perende, La Tomatina, Senorita, and Dare Lakey Lakin, and yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of them. In Ek Bol Ka Jeena, I know there's the Ek Bol Ka Jeena song, and I know there's the Natham Jano Naham. Those are the only 2 that I know, so I'm just gonna write. There's 2 songs in this one. This one has 5, this one has 2. In Doom 2, we have Doom Achale, we have Dil Laga Lagay, we have Crazy Kiare, and I think that's it. And there has to be more. Oh, there's the one song. Just kidding. I think that's it. Those are the 3. Okay, so then we're gonna say Doom 3 has 3 songs. So this is our data set, and we want to see what is the average of the amount of songs. So what's our first step? We have to add all variables in the data set. So we would do 5 plus 2 plus 3. And then what's the second step? Divide by the number of variables in the data set. So we divided by how many variables? 1, 2, 3. We're finding the average from these 3 movies. So let's bring our calculator. And it is 5 plus 2 plus 3, which gives you 10. 10 divided by 3 is 3.3. So this equals 3.3. I should have gotten a number that makes more sense. But so this is, in the context of this, it's saying that he makes on average 3 songs and 3 1/3 songs, which doesn't make sense. So we can kind of round it off to saying, we can say 3.3, but in the context of this problem, he makes about 3 songs per movie. That's the average, on average. Okay, so yeah. So I hope this makes sense. If not, let me know, and have a good night.